Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is the 9th video of a playlist for cloning a Disney Plus website using MERN stack. In this video, we are going to make the login and search feature. But since we are not already connected with a MongoDB, we are just going to make the front end or the form for the login and use the static data for the search feature. To do that, we will going to make this two feature inside of the navbar component. So open up the navbar component, and then here I'm going to make a new use state called is login. So it will be is login. For the default is going to be false. This is login use state is going to is used for checking if the user is clicked the login button or not. So in here I'm going to make a if is login, it will just going to instantly return something. We don't have any else statement. And if login, we will have a div. We will have some React fragment here. It should be closing, and inside of here we are going to make a div with a class name equal to fixed. Oops, it's supposed to be in a class name, and then fixed flex equal to flex column for the flex direction, and it will be justify center, and it will be min height is screen. So the minimum height of this is login is the screen. For the overflow is hidden. For the width is full. And for the set index, I'm going to make it 999. Now inside of this div, I'm going to make a new div called class name with a class of width is full, padding is 6. If we just write here p, we don't give it, like for example right, left, sub, bottom, x or y, it will just give padding through all of the direction. And then margin, and again if you just write m, it will give margin through all of the direction. For the margin is auto, background is form color. We have to make this color instead of the tailwind config.js. I will put it after the sidebar color. It will be form color is equal to, for the form color is going to be 1820 and 30, or it will be the 18, 20 and 30. Go back to the navbar.jsx. After we give it the background is form color, I'm going to give it rounded is mg, and if the device width is lg or what is lg, it is I think 1024. It will have max width equal to mg, and then wait a second, mg, and then I will give it padding top is equal to 25. Inside of here, the first component we are going to write is the close icon. Close. Let me see if it's already imported. I think it is already because we are using it instead of the sidebar. And after this, I'm going to make another state called email. I'm going to give it some space here so that we have some divider. And this is email. Use state email. And for the default, it is not going to be true or false, or maybe the boolean. It will just going to be the empty string. Save, and I will make two more of the state. use state snippet, and then the second one is going to be username, and for the default value is going to be just an empty string. For the last one is going to be the the last one is going to be password, and same like the others, the default it's just going to be an empty string. Here, go back to the login. If the email is already filled, it will it will it will give us something, and if it's not already filled, it will give us something. Just fill it with a empty React fragment so that it won't give us some error. Alt Shift F to verify the codes. And then if the email is not filled yet, we have this symbol here, so that means if the email is not filled yet, it will give us something, and if it's not, it will give us what. So for the if email is not filled, it will give us div with a class name is mb2, and then we have some input with a label. That label is going to have email with a class name is block, and then text font size is SM. For the font weight is semi bold. For the text color is white. Below of this label, we are going to have input, and then type is email. For the class name is block, and then width is full. For the padding X is 4, padding Y is 2, empty or margin top is 2, text color is white, background color is form color, and for the outline is none, so every time we click it, it won't give us some border. For the border, I will just give it border bottom is 2. This is the similar style that we give to the search input, and also it will have some more extra attribute, and that's going to be the email ref. This email ref is used for set the email value when we are clicking the continue button, but we will make the login feature in the next video. And also we have to set the ref in here. So make a new variable or const equal to email ref equal to use ref. We have to import it first, and then duplicate it 2 more times. The second one is going to be username, and the last one is going to be password. Save, go back to here, and after if the email is not filled in, now we will put the button for the button select for the login or register. I will put it inside of this React fragment, and then make a new div with a class name equal to MB or margin bottom is 2. For the display is flex, and for the flex direction is row. And it will have justify content. Justify content is equal to around. This is supposed to be a div for the closing tag, and I will have 2 div with a button inside of it, but I will just finish the first one so that we can duplicate it one more times. For the class name is equal to width is full, padding X is 5, tracking is white. For the text color is white, transition is colors, duration transform, wait a second, duration is 200, duration is 200 for the transform, and then transform, and for the background it's going to be blue 700, and it will have rounded empty. For the first one is login, and I will copy it one more time here, paste it, and change the text to register. Register. Save. And then let's see how it looks. We are still cannot see it because we are not yet setting the login on click even. So let's go below here, down below, and the login here. We are going to give it the on click even. So on click is equal to set is login, and then I'm going to set it is login. So it is the same function that we use to open and close the sidebar. Save, and let's see. We got error, set is login is not defined. Wait. Set is login. And what did I use below here? Same. Oh. The login that we use is with a lowercase l. So let's see. If I click the login now, the form is up here, but it is still looking ugly or looking bad. Now let's style it. Let me see here, and a flex. So I was typo here. It's supposed to be just one error, not double error. Let's save it, refresh the website, click the login, and as you can see here, we got the login and the register. For the email label, I will make it text left, text left, 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 save, and let's see how it looks. Here we get the left aligned label, but still it's just this. What left is just this close button. Let me see if we got some error. No, this is not the error. Let me see. Let's try to add the text left class in here and see how it looks. Now we got our close icon in the left side. Let's give it some margin. Margin left is 5 and margin bottom is 5. Save, and let's see how it looks. Now it looks much better, but I think we don't need this margin left. So just margin bottom and save. Let's see how it looks. It looks better. After we created the form that if the email is not filled in, now let's make the form to if the user is already filled the email. And it's going to be some if, another if, out, type equal to register, and it will show some basic React fragment here. We have to make the use state. Below of this use login is login. I will make a new use state called out type. For now it will just empty string and save. Instead of this React fragment, I will make a new div with a class name equal to margin bottom 2, and then label. We are going to have a label, not with the HTML4. Maybe I will just copy it from here, copy, and then paste the label here. Alt F, Alt Shift F to verify the code, but instead of email, I will just make it username, and then type is text. For the ref is username. Save it. And now let's see how it looks. It will be nothing for now because we are not already filled the email yet. Let's continue making the form. We are not going to have some rec fragment here, and I will copy the form from here, copy and then paste it here. Alt Shift F and change this one to password. Also the type is going to be password, and for the ref is also password. Save. And now we are not yet having it, but what if in here for the, where is it, in here email is for example alicia@gmail.com. I will just fill it manually and see how is the form look. We got the password because we are our alt type is not registered. So basically this is the form if the user choose login, but if I change this alt type to register and then save, refresh the website and click login, you will see two input here, the username and the password. This is the form if the user choose register. What left is just the continue button or the submit button. I will put it after this mb2 div. I will make div with a class name equal to margin top is 6, and then button, it's going to be have class name equal to width is full, padding x is 4, padding y is 2, and for tracking is white. For the text is white, transition is colors. Maybe this is the same class that we have here. We'll just copy it and then paste it here. Save, and then the text is going to be continue. Maybe I will add some icon here. There's arrow, back IOS outline. Save, and then here let me see, we get the arrow continue, but this is not back. This is supposed to be arrow forward IOS outline, and it should be have py, or maybe I will just change this px5 to p5. Save, and wow, we get a big button. Or maybe I will just make it 3. Save, and let's see, this is the right size of the button. Let's set this state to the default value or to the null again. Now we are going to make the onClick function or onClick event for both of this button. It will be onClick equal to handle continue, and it's going to pass some parameters. The login one is going to pass the login parameters, and the register one is going to pass the register parameters. We have to make the function first in here, so then we are not getting some error. The function is going to be handle continue is equal to, and then in here I'm going to get the out type, or maybe just t because that was the type, or maybe add t. out type, and inside of here I'm going to set email is equal to email ref dot current dot value. This is what I mean when I say we are going to use the email ref for to fill the email input, and then set out type is equal to 80. Now save, and let's see how it looks. If I refresh, click the login and fill out this form, for example Alicia at gmail.com, maybe I will choose the login, be redirected to the login form, and if I choose Alicia and then add gmail.com, I will click register. It will be redirect us to the register form. But as you can see here, we got our Gmail put in automatically inside of this username input. Let's see what is making it like that. And also we forgot to add the footer of this login. I will make it outside of this if, and that's going to be a span with a class name equal to text or font size is small, and for the text, wait a second, where it is, for the text is going to be the privacy policy of the Disney Plus. Alt Shift F to verify it. Let's go back to the form and we got the footer of the login form. Refresh, click the login, we got here. But I think there is something missing in here. We have to add the py3 to the button so that we can make it more higher. This is what I'm talking about. Now let's see what is the mistake that is making the email automatically put it inside of this username input. But first we have to change all of this class name with a triple S to just class name with a double S. Save, and now it should be no error inside of the inspect, except the search on change. Let's go back to the PS Code. But first, let's add some on change event to all of this username and password. So on change, it will have some e, and then set username is equal to username ref dot current dot value, and then I'm going to copy it and paste it here. Just change this username ref to password ref. Save, and it should be working now, and also in here it's supposed to be set password. Save. Okay, I think that's it for this video. I hope you will enjoy it. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on the bell notification too, so that you know when I update this playlist. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.